Hey guys, so we're going to make a Notan design. So you're going to start off by getting a black piece of paper, and you can fold it in half, or you can fold it twice to create different boxes. You can do this to put a different design in each box. If you want to make it symmetrical, which is the same on both sides, you can just fold it once and draw your design, and then you would cut it out. So the one I already have down here is cut out, and I pieced together my shapes, and now we're going to go to the gluing part. So you're going to start with your background paper, and what you want to do is make a couple lines at the corners. It doesn't have to be perfect, but this is where you're going to place your design. You want to make sure that it's somewhat centered, and in case we move your paper or move your little designs, we'll know where everything goes. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to start flipping back your pieces. You're not going to glue just yet. Okay? And the designs that you made should be close to or touching the edge of your paper. Okay, so I'm just flipping the pieces that I want. And as you can see, I have my positive and I have my negative space. Some of them I'm keeping and some of them I'm flipping. Okay, the reason why we're doing this first before we're gluing is just to make sure that everything is just how you want it. And it's okay if your pieces pop up a little bit. That's what the glue's for. This is just to kind of get a look. Just be careful when you're flipping your shapes. You want your pieces to be along the line of symmetry. So for example, if I were to flip this back, it should fit perfectly on here, okay? So if I did it this way, it really wouldn't fit. So it's gonna look something like this. Okay, so now that I have everything pretty much set, I'm ready to glue my big square, okay, or what's left of it. I'm just gonna pull this back carefully. I do have my little points, my guidelines, that's gonna help me put my design back in, and you're just gonna add your glue. Usually I say don't add too much glue, but for this you want to make sure that it really sticks down. We don't want to lose any of our pieces, and we don't want anything popping up. You want a nice layer of glue. Make sure to get all the way to each edge, each corner, and everything in between. Okay, so now you want to line it up. You want to make sure that it's exactly or as close to your little guide points as possible. And you can slide these little pieces back if they start to get in the way. Okay. And when you have it ready, you can just press it down. Alright, so now I'm ready to start gluing down my smaller pieces. I'm going to start at the top and work my way around. You can do whatever's easiest for you. Okay, I'm going to take my paper, flip it over. Make sure you add enough glue. And when you line it up, you want to make sure that you're touching that square. Okay, as best as possible. So I'm going to do that. Smooth it out. If I have to slide or adjust it a little bit, I can quickly before the glue starts to dry. Okay. Alright, once that's in place, I'm going to go to my little cutout that's in the center. Add my glue. And this should also touch the paper. There we go. So it creates a mirror image. Okay. I'm going to continue going on to the next one. add your glue, line it up as best as possible. It might be a little tricky. And you're going to press down. Okay. And again, then I'm going to do the centerpiece. I found this way is a little bit easier than doing the centerpiece first, but whatever works for you. Okay. And you want to make sure that you add the glue to the black paper and not necessarily the white paper. I found it's a little easier this way. Okay. And you can continue, and when you're finished, you will have your Notan design.